Hello, I'm David Braun, and I want to run a quick tutorial here on how to update, how to handle when you get notifications that there's an update for the Total Solutions product. I'm looking at my current template. One way I can tell is up here in the corner it says XLTM. So I know that's my real template. I opened it up from Excel, not with my shortcut. But I've got my information here. I've got my fields mapped. I even have some other databases saved in this, different MLSs saved in this database. And I don't want to lose all that if I can help it. So let's go through the steps that you need to do when you get notified that you have an update. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to go down to Start, Explore, and C Drive, Total Solution, and I'm going to name this. I'm going to rename it. Right click, rename, and I'm going to name it Old. And I am going to name. I'm going to go ahead and put a date here because I'll probably keep this. And you have to use a dash. You cannot use a slash. So I'm going to use a dash, say 14-09. All right. Now it's here. Now I'm going to go to the website. I will have been notified, probably have a link in my email that I can go straight to it, or you can go, through your browser. So I'm going to go to the AVT Water Cooler Group, and I'm going to come down to here, download version. I'm in the 2007. That's what this video's in. Here's some directions to read, and here's the file. So I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to save it to my C Total Solution, basically, and that's where I am, but I'm just going to double check C Total Solution, and I'm going to save it in. Okay, now I'm going to close this and get out of this. And now I want to open up my real template. So to open up the real template, I need to be inside Excel where I am now and not use the shortcut, not use the Explorer, but go from inside Excel to Open, Total Solution, and C Drive, and there it is. And I want to open it. So I want to be sure I'm in the hit Escape, and I can see it's the XLTM, so I know I'm in the real one, and there it is without my stuff that I want. Now what we want to do is also go and open up the other one, open up the old one. So we're going to open up the old, open. Okay, the old has the stuff, so now we're going to pull down and go down to the new one, and we're going to identify, they're both open now, so I'm going to click the green button and identify the workbook, because there might be more than one workbook open. Then I'm going to click the import phrases and computer fields. Okay, now we have this information. It's all in here. This even brought in our phrases. If you put a custom phrases in, it brings them over. It brought over the extra two databases of other MLSs that we had saved. So everything's here. So now all we have to do with this is save it. So we can get the focus, hit Escape, File, Save. All right. Then we can just go File, Close. And we want to close the other one as well. And just won't bother to save it. Now, I don't know if it happens in 2000 or well, this is XP. I don't know if it happens in Vista, but in XP the shortcut actually changed. It actually picked up when I changed the file name, and it wants to go and open up the old template. So we're going to have to cancel that, and so we're going to right click on it and delete it. And we'll just go ahead and make a new shortcut to the new one. New shortcut. And we know where it is in the browse. It's C. It's my computer. C Drive. Total Solution. and we want to go to the real template. There's the old one. Here's the new one. Okay, and next, and finish. All right, now we're ready to go to work. The next time we open it up, we're going to get a copy of the template. We're going to get a copy of the template, but all of our information is going to be in it. We know it's a copy because we'll click somewhere and set our focus, hit escape, and we can see a 1 there. Now, the one thing that it is not going to help on is I know some of you have preloaded your signature. So you'll have to stop and load that back in again by unprotecting, file, insert, and put your signature back in if you have it in the template. Some of you, when you open this, a few of you that never got the setup file to run before, when you go to open it, it's going to say, this is not a valid copy. And what that means is the setup never ran. So you can simply go back and read your setup or email me and I'll send you a new booklet and a new setup file, and just run that setup again by the instructions, because we really need that setup to run. And once that's done, then basically you're ready to go to work. So we will be getting more updates. We're going to keep trying to improve this until we get it exactly the way we want it. I get requests to make improvements, and we're going to keep doing that for a while. So that's how you can update your old template.